Hello and welcome. My name is Steve Morris. I'm the project manager on the Apothecary Bees programme as part of Trio Sci Cymru. The Apothecary Bees programme is recreating research done here at the School of Pharmacy into antimicrobial resistance. This is where bacteria or other microbes become resistant to the medication we use every day in hospitals. The reason we started researching this is because of Manuka honey. Manuka honey comes from New Zealand. It has a high market value, generating millions for New Zealand each year. We tried to think, why can't we make the similar sort of thing in Wales using Welsh bees and Welsh honey? In the UK, there are roughly 250 species of bee. Of these, the honeybee is only one species though. The rest of them are mainly known as solitary bees. This means they don't live in a hive, they're generally on their own without a queen. So you may be thinking, why honey? Well, honey has a long history of being used in medicine, even so far back as the ancient Egyptians. When they excavated Tutankhamun's tomb, they actually found many jars of honey within there. This was labelled stuff, and it's been known for people who got wounded in battle or for those that got hurt creating the pyramids, they would use honey as a way of treating illnesses. This is carried throughout history and is still used within the NHS today. If you were to get a burn on your hands, you could use a honey wrap to cover the skin and kill the bacteria on the surface there. This is becoming an issue because we have something known as a superbug. A superbug is an illness generally caused by a bacteria that has become resistant to the medication that we generally use in hospitals. You may have heard in the news, this can include stuff like MRSA or C. difficile. Those are two of the most common ones. If we ever ran out of antibiotics, we'd have to resort to more dark age methods like pouring maggots on your hands or, in worst cases, amputation. Wouldn't it be a lot nicer just to be able to use bees instead of that? Here at the School of Pharmacy, we're testing various samples of honey against different bacteria species, like Bacillus subtilis. By doing this, we can see whether any of them have the potential for antimicrobial properties, or which could help us to create a new antibiotic for use within hospitals. As part of our project going into the valleys, you'll be recreating this research yourselves. Over the course of the 3 years, go from learning about bacteria and pollen to how we can use it and extracting DNA, and hopefully trying to see if you'd be able to identify anything that has antimicrobial properties yourself. The journey to create a medicine can be a long and hard one. For many drugs, it can take up to 20 years to come to the market from the second someone thinks of them. We're hoping over the course of these 3 years, doing similar sorts of research, you'd be able to help us to create a new antibiotic for use within Wales and beyond. So we have some questions coming up, and we're to test your knowledge about the topic within this video. Congratulations, you've completed the questions. You've proven you have the potential to be a great pharmacist.